part of scout and all that. We knew that he was a key part of the team in terms of rebounding the ball, scoring. So we knew that putting emphasis on him on the defensive end was really important.
What did you see from Olivier tonight that allowed him to be successful?
Just everything that I see in practice, to be honest. He works very hard in practice. He's one of the most hardworking players I've ever been around. I remember during preseason, we'd have 2.5-hour, 3-hour practices, and he'd still be, there after practice, getting his shots up, working out, and all that. So, seeing this now, it's just all his hard work, just coming to light, and I'm just happy for him.
So, what's going so well for this team the past 2 games?
I think it's just being disciplined and paying attention during film, and then during practice, just playing as hard as we can. I think there's been a great culture that's been developed around the team, and that's just showing we step up on the field.
Tobe, as a freshman, how detailed are the scouting reports, specifically talking about defense? I mean, how prepared do you guys feel when you go out there that you know what another team wants to do?
We feel very prepared, especially when it comes to our scout team, going through the other team's players. They do a great job of sort of simulating the tendencies of other players on the opposing team. So, coming into a game, we feel very prepared and ready to, face the ahead of us.
What does it say about this team that you guys were up by 30, 40 in the second half, and it didn't seem like the defense ever let up?
I think it's just coaching, discipline. Coach Barnes has instilled in us, to always put our foot on the pedal, never let up, and I showed tonight.
How big do you think that mentality is, when you guys get into the brunt of SEC play to never take your foot off the gas?
I think it's very important because, today we were obviously up by a large margin and we kept it on, the gas, but also if the opposite, occurs where we're down, we're still, putting our foot on the gas, trying to get back in the game. So, when we're up, we still have the same mindset, but when, adversity hits, we're still going to have the mindset as well.
SEC play been about what you thought it was, or your early thoughts on playing in this league?
It's definitely more intense, and I think there's a lot of high-level athletes in this conference as well. That was something that sort of jumped out to me, first 2 games. But again, in practice, we're going hard every single time. Teammates play hard. They have the same amount of athleticism as well, so it's been good practice.
How much SEC basketball had you watched in the past before? You weren't even being recruited by Tennessee at this point, so had you watched SEC basketball?
I watched a decent amount, but not, I wasn't honing in on it or anything like that. But, whatever games were being played, I would tune in for sure.
So, what's it like being in a film session where Olivier had a really nice offensive game last game, only 1 rebound, and Rick just goes at it? What's it like being in that film session?
It's intense, but, we all know that coaching is trying to make us better winners, better all-around players. So, he'll obviously highlight the things that I've done in the game, but help you keep improving, keep a high standard in terms of the struggle as a whole. He'll sort of more so harp on the things that you
Do you think that tells you the level of expectations and what he thinks this team can achieve this season?
For sure. He has a high bar for the team, and I've seen it individually. And as we start to get better, he'll keep moving the goal higher and higher and higher until he feels that we're at a level where we can win it all.
You ever get nervous you're gonna crack a smile or laugh when you're not supposed to in those moments?
Not really, but being in the film session is a serious, sort of atmosphere. So sometimes it happens, not a lot, but yeah.